Here we go then. Maple. Maple is pinker than Blossom. Why? Maple's brown. Blossom's pink. No Cuddlesworth. Yeah, Cuddlesworth. He was just trying to fuck me around. I want to go in. I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to go in. I want to go in. I want to go out. I had a shit 5 minutes after I'd cleaned out his toilet. Fucking smelly one. And then went out. Literally straight away. Always used to do them outside. But then I guess he's confused because he always could do them outside. And then I started asking him. I wanted to keep them for a while. In some gravel. And then just put them in bags and gradually dispose of them instead. So, like, it's probably quite a lot for him to get his head around. Why do you want to keep my shit? That's literally, but I did think this the other day, actually, right? He always pisses in the front of it. And I've taken to cleaning that part a little bit less because it's really important to him that it smells of him. And it's not always accurate. Sometimes it spills over the sides a little bit. That's why it's on a fucking rug. Matt. Really a rug. But I thought to myself, he probably thinks, right, that the only reason I'm not fucking shitting in there is because he's pissed on it. He probably goes in there and goes, yep, still haven't been in my toilet. Good. Better know a bit. It's working, Gizmo, isn't it? It's working brilliantly. That's why you keep doing it. Absolutely. Right, this is supposed to be the sequel from earlier. Because I didn't really mention too much. I kind of skimmed over those fucking things. But it was like the guy that said, actually, I'm proud of him. The more I think about it, the more it's fucking obvious that he was just pissing around. But that's not why. It's weird. That's kind of like what I've tried to explain before, that at the time, it just doesn't make hardly any sense. Even as a joke, it doesn't make sense. Like your actual cognition, your actual understanding of a sentence. When you're trying to read something I've written, for instance, no one could read what I've written, not properly. That's another thing about the boring group. That loads of people say that. They're like, wow, well, I'm none the wiser. What the fuck did I just read? It's the same on my fucking... you have to take your time, I think, and read properly, and people just don't. They're just used to skim reading everything. Because people miss all kinds of shit when I've written shit, even in short bits. They just see a bit at the top and respond to that. They're responding before they finished reading like 5 lines. But it's a kind of good example because I look back at it and then I feel a dick. Like, why didn't I know? And then I've asked, like, publicly asked someone to explain if it was a joke. I was like, well, this is the kind of shit I need to do. Because there is that uncomfortable response when I say I'm schizotypal. Well, fucking up ya. And I'm going to keep fucking doing it until you get fucking comfortable with it then. Basically, that's what all of us have to do. Fucking stick to it. And when people start saying, oh my god, just say fuck off and stop trying to disagree with a psychiatrist, you moron. You don't know fuck all about what's going on for me. And then stop fucking tearing them off a fucking strip. And then let your symptoms of emotionally unstable personality disorder blossom and flourish like a torrent of raging abuse, and it fucking overwhelms them and knocks them sideways into the week of the tomorrows. I ought to calm down, really. Shouldn't I, Cuddlesworth? Yeah. But it was just the weirdness of it. And while we were talking about it, the other geezer says, like, don't you get all the girls? I bet you get all the girls. And it was like, I didn't realise until after, he was probably writing it at the twat who wrote the post. But he never replied. But like a couple of the other women had mentioned him, and then one of them said he's an idiot. So I think they both thought it was aimed at me. It was my fucking name tagged in it. It was in the thread. It wasn't a comment on the main post. It was a comment on my fucking thread. And when he said, I bet you get all that, I just went, no, how come? I'm painfully single. I've been painfully single for years. What the fuck makes you say that? I don't understand. That's what I said. Didn't even fucking reply. And it's like, we talked about him because one of the women who was messaging me, she's like, what was it? She said, for what it's worth, I think that she had some other theory. I can't remember what it was, but she came up with a theory of what he meant. And she wasn't actually slagging him off. She was just saying, I think he meant da 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 da, maybe. No, that's it. I think it was a poor attempt at, like, having a bit of humour with you. I think it was just a bad attempt at having a joke and it went wrong. That's what she reckoned. And I said, well, he's not replied. I said, that was it. Because it was happening on the other one at the same time. I said, I doubt either of them will reply. Because I said, because people don't. People fucking don't. I told her about that time I got bullied on that post. There was loads of people saying all sorts of shit. And then a load of my mates went on and said loads of positive shit. Not a single fucking climb down. Not one person had been saying all sorts of fucking horrible shit. You know what I mean? Like, you want to do some virtue signalling, there's a fucking opportunity to go and make a fucking apology on there and say, do you know what? I got caught up in it. I was, I'm totally sorry. I hope you're all right. Anything. I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They will fucking say that they give a fuck about things when they sit down and someone's talking to them about it, but then they act. In general, so many people act like that. I don't give a fuck. Oh, if I'm upset you, fucking snowflake. That has been put in our society. That's not human nature. When you see another human suffering, it's not human nature to laugh at them. To make it a point of fucking entertainment for yourself. That's not human nature. That's toxified. That's hurt humans. That's poisoned humans. Negative energy. That's not human nature. It's been put into us. It's been fucking drip-fed through the telly and fucking shit like that. It has. It has. A sickness called society that makes people who are already unwell, unweller. It does. I'm going to be a little bit careful with you. That was quite a reaction there, because all right. Let's pause. This is yeah, and he didn't reply anyway. He didn't reply. That was it. I said, I'm left thinking that I do actually give off an air of, I bet he's fucking single. And it's not fucking nice when you've got a track record of being so utterly fucking single. Like, I am really quite spectacularly fucking single. Seriously, I know it's more harder at the moment and shit, well, with lockdown, but that's just, that wouldn't make any fucking difference. It really, like, it's just been the same for fucking years, no matter what I do. It's just catastrophic, mate. It's catastrophic. And so when you've got all of that painful shit going on and loads of nearly but not quites and loads of fucking expended feelings on people that went nowhere and all of that shit, and then someone just laughing at it, or seeming to laugh at it, take the piss out of you. And you've got a fucking overthinky head. And in the meantime, you're trying to fucking weight train. You're just trying to fucking weight train. And this is in between it. You're like, fucking hell. Trying to focus your fucking head, because then you're getting fucking waves of anxiety coming across your fucking chest. And you go, that sort of shit. Hold your fucking shit together, Mikey. I am holding my shit together. None of it's real. Who gives a fuck anyway? I don't give a fuck. Then why am I fucking head racing? I don't fucking know why I'm fucking head racing. It fucking is. And that's only one of my fucking conversations I've got going on. And I fucking try, breathe, calm down, keep it in the moment. Fucking energy. Where's my bar? Have another beaty, Michael. No, baby. I'm just kind of fucking shit I'm on about, though. It just comes at you again and 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 again. And in both cases, I just asked for a bit of fucking help. I was honest. Not fucking ignored, laughed at, whatever. There's your fucking 90%. That's why it's so fucking difficult. That's what I said to that geezer. The one that did reply and said, no, I'm just going to let you work it out. Again, no fucking exclamation mark, smiley, fuck all. I'd said to him, I'm a schizotypal. I have trouble discerning meaning. Were you joking? Or are you sticking up for him? I honestly don't know. No, I'm just going to let you figure it out. Fucking cunt. why? Why? What the fuck would be wrong? You know what I mean? And that's when it just looks bleak. Because I know it's, oh, who cares? It's only Facebook. No, mate. What I'm saying is, this shit happens with regularity, with magnitude, at every fucking level, even the simplest. And it happens to that extent, where the fucking hand comes in my fucking face. Digitally, this time, it's the same fucking shit. It's the same fucking shit, trying to fucking just get my point across, or just fucking exist. I just think, you know what I mean? I don't know why I get like that. I suddenly think someone's not joking when we're joking. I can't fucking figure that shit out. If I could, I wouldn't be fucking schizotypal. That's how simple it is. You say to most people you're schizotypal, and they go, oh, I don't know what that means. And you know that the tone of voice has already told you they won't be listening if you explain it to them anyway. They'll go, oh, and it's gone, doom, doom. Because they weren't listening. Because it wasn't entertaining. It wasn't something to fucking look at and go, ooh, cool. Scroll on to the next cool thing. And another one. And another one. And another one. That's what people's interactions are. They don't even think they are. They play the game when they're listening to you. But they're not listening to you. So many people are fucking like that. So many fucking people are like that. Yeah, when one of their mates dies, one of their mates fucking kills himself. You know what I mean? Everyone's all fucking... You know the fucking story. But that's how bleak it is. That's how fucking bleak it is. That's how difficult it is. Like, what else am I supposed to fucking say? And people go, why didn't you just fucking ignore it? It's like, because I fucking can't ignore it. If I could ignore it, I wouldn't be sitting here, would I? I know I could just ignore it, but I can't just ignore it. I can't just ignore things. It's when my brain doesn't have a conclusion, it goes haywire and it won't rest. And it kicks off the fucking hyperfocus. Need an answer. Just breathe. Yeah, you do. You do. And you start to just get that meditation shit going. And then before you know it, oh, but you keep doing it every day and it gets better time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I've been trying. If you can just wish it all away, you're not that ill. Because that's what healthy minds do. They endure it. They cope with it. They manage. They can regulate their emotions. Emotional dysregulation. Doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Can't happen. Not all the time. Not all the time. Not a lot of the time. So I'm kind of raging, but I'm kind of chilled. I'm kind of alright. Oh, baby. Hello. No. He noticed when I said that. And I said, I'm kind of raging. His eyes opened. He's gone, Dad. It means the fucking world to me, this thing. Men flyften stuff, dude. Look at you. He's amazing. I literally think that every day. I just look at him. And he just look at him and smile. Oh, mate. Beautiful. Right, I'm just going to talk about him. I might as well sign the fuck off. Bye.